Hello and welcome to my cat-judged road to 1000. I took a 2-day break just to recover from the last games. They were really hard on me. So I did need a bit of a distance, but I did do my puzzles every day, of course, and I did have a really good coaching session yesterday, which gave me back some confidence, which was much needed. So I think I feel ready. Doesn't mean I'm going to win today, but at least I feel mentally much more ready than the last days. So let's hope if that will do something for us. Goal is to not blunder, basically. Just the one single goal. I do not want to blunder, at least not the very obvious ones. So let's find ourselves an opponent. And we are black today. But we're getting d4, so we cannot play our Caro-Kann. So we will see how we deal with that. I did used to try some Slav, but I don't remember everything. I think this would be the next step. If they take my knight, I will just take back here. So is there any other danger? I think I will just bring out my knight here. It's already an opening I'm not familiar with. Oh, it's the London system. Okay. This is the thing, like if the board is flipped, it's a completely different world for me. Okay, so they prevent my bishop from going there, but I think I will still bring out my bishop to here. If they come here, actually I don't know, like if I go here and they come here, then maybe I go here. Well, I don't know, but I don't want to think for too long at this stage. All right. Thinking of going here to be able to bring out my other bishop and be able to castle. I actually might offer a trade here. Okay, they do this. I think I will still offer the trade. So if I do this, if they take, I probably take back with the pawn. If they take and I take back with the queen, I might come here. And then where do I go? Completely back, or do I go here or here? Maybe I go here to see if I can do something here. Oh, I cannot go. Yeah, so taking back. They're not yet threatening me here, but I don't know if I feel safe here. So they could come here. But then I can take with this. But they are threatening this right now. Twice. I have 3 defenders though. If I take here, they can come here. That should still be fine. If I take here, they can take back with the bishop. Again, that hopefully is fine. Should I take though? Or should I just castle? Again, if they take here, I can take back with my own pawn. So I think I'm gonna castle. I'm a little bit worried about this one. But do I need to be? No. Okay, let's just double check if this is the right way to take with the pawn. If they take, I still have this knight, so I'm doing this. Are they trying something here? Where can they go? I don't see a big threat right now. If they come here with the bishop, also no danger yet. How are my pieces looking? Bishop is protected, this is protected. The queen is not protected. But I'm actually thinking of going here. If they attack me here, I take here. Is that a good place to be? Or I first develop. I could go here. If they take, I take back. Could also go here. Let's develop. So again, trying to think, should I take with the pawn? I think I will take with the pawn. But then if the bishop comes here, it's easy to grab. If I take here, though, the bishop can also come here. Taking with the pawn. I don't know if this was the best decision. So I'm still thinking this, but I'm also wondering if I should bring my rooks into a nicer position. I just don't know what is a nice position. So I could maybe bring this rook here and try to take this pawn. I don't know what they're trying to achieve with that, to be honest. So what could be nice? Like, I'm thinking this. If they come here, I take here. Or this. Because if they come here... No, it's still fine. Like, they can't do anything, I believe. So if I come here, threatening this... What else do we have? What about the center here? If I go here, if they take, I take... No, wait, take here, take here. Or here. Because if they do this again, then what do? I can just take. If they take, I take back. So maybe I just bring my rook here to support this line somehow. Maybe they just want to cash, and this is why they brought their bishop out, and there was no other space. Maybe they could have put it here, but maybe that didn't look quite attractive. So I think they want a castle. I don't think we can avoid that. So let them do that. Yeah, the question is, what do I do? So many options. What looks nice positional wise? Maybe just move my rook for now. And then the question is, should I keep my rook here for this pawn? Or should I bring it over here to do this? Right now there is no threat for this pawn, so maybe I'm doing this. Okay. So now I'm again tempted to do this. Is there any danger of me doing this? Going here, if they come here, I just take here. Okay, they protect that. I could add another attacker, like this. Is that what I should do? If they take here... No, they cannot take, so I think I will add this attacker. So I have 2 on this. It could be pretty... No, not... No, it could be pretty nasty, right? They cannot move the knight. They should just castle, I think. Yes. So now I'm gonna take this. Let's see. What else can I do? If I go here, they take. I cannot go here. It's just... that's not working. If I go back here, we could exchange queens. So that's one option. I always like exchanging my queens. If I go here with my queen, I'm still protecting this knight. And I might be able to grab this. If they then go here, that's not possible. So I think this looks attractive. Going here, they could... Yeah, no. I'm also losing my knight then, right? If I'm going here, well, they could go somewhere else with their bishop. So what about trying to exchange queens? If I go here, I'm attacking the queen. They have to move the queen. They could come here. And I could attack them again. I think I will do this. Is this dangerous? Here, 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 here. I hope it's safe. They don't want to exchange? Okay. Is this still worth doing? I don't know. I need to watch my time again. Like, do I have a nice discovered attack here? But I don't think so. Or maybe I do. If I go here, they could take my pawn, which is currently not protected, but then I'm taking their... I'm doing dangerous stuff right now, I think. Am I too aggressive? Okay. So now this is kind of for free. I'm still thinking going here, attacking... No, I cannot because of this. Maybe this? It's protecting this pawn. It's attacking this. And I could maybe grab this pawn later on. What's something they can do? This is protected. What if I do this? Then they can still grab this pawn, but I can grab this bishop. They could come here though. Okay, if I go here, they come here. I still go. I will make some really bad blunder at this point. I just know it. But I don't want to be negative. Like I really want to try to be positive. I know I'm always so pessimistic, and you keep telling me, and you're right. And today I don't have a reason to. Like I know sometimes I have all the reasons to be pessimistic, but not today. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this bishop now. Okay. So what if I do this? Attacking their queen again. If they come here, I have to take and they can not checkmate me, but we would lose material maybe. So if I go here, they decide to go here, then I take their queen, they take my rook. No, it's equal. I think it's equal. I don't have a check. I cannot take anything right now. So I think I'm doing this. They don't want to exchange. Okay, fair enough. Can I go up with my rook right now? I think I can. I'm wondering if I should make some air, but is it necessary? If I go up with my rook here, that should bring me in a pretty good position. I'm still protecting this pawn. If they decide to come down, it's still the same thing. I can just take, so it's not great for them. So I think I will just take this. And then maybe I will make some air. Okay. Thinking about going here. It's attacking the rook. If they take, I take back with the queen. Or I could just give check. If I give check, they have to come up again. I take. They cannot go here, so should be checkmate, right? But I always get it wrong. But I think the only thing they had was going up and give up their rook. Hey, was that a good game? Maybe. Let's hope so. It would be really, really nice if this was a good game. Cool. Okay, so let's have a look, finally, with some energy and enjoyment. Yeah, so current rating is 724, still 1 point below the start of this journey, so we still have a lot of ways to go. Time management, I don't think it was good, to be honest. I think I was thinking for too long. Luckily, the game didn't last for too long, and my opponent just wasn't thinking. That is then my advantage in this case. We have 2 games without a queen blunder, and now let's look into the details. Played with 95% accuracy, so an almost perfect game. This is so cool to see, at least for a game that lasted a few moves. And the opponent had 73% accuracy, so there were probably a few mistakes there. The graph looks pretty clean in my favor, so it looks like it was equal throughout the opening, and then I got some advantage slowly, and then there was some huge mistake by the opponent. I actually don't remember what specifically it was, but I know I gained a minor piece, I think, relatively early on. And I didn't give up my advantage for once. that's something to celebrate. That's really something to celebrate. I had 2 great moves. Awesome. We had a few book moves in the beginning. That's also nice. And then, yep, this looks perfect. I mean, this is how I want it to look. Absolutely nothing in the yellow and red sections, so no mistakes, misses, blunders. My opponent also didn't have a miss or a blunder. They only had 2 mistakes, which again, they are allowed to do, I think, in this rating range. This is always what's so frustrating for me when I lose games with something that looks okay-ish. But yeah, looks really, really perfect for me. Ratings we were given was 1500 and 1100. Opening was great and middle game was great. We didn't make it to the end game, so this looks nice. So, this is so funny. I didn't see that this was supposed to be the London because I think I'm expecting the bishop to come out first, but I do know that you can also bring out the knight first before the bishop in the London. But I didn't realize it looked completely unfamiliar to me for some reason. But also because I don't play it like this, maybe. So I tried kind of the Slav. I don't know. I think that's the first 3 moves of the Slav, like d5, c6, and then bringing out the knight. But that's maybe about it from what I remember. Okay, and then this was the best move. That is good to know. I was a little bit worried about being chased away right away and losing a tempo maybe. But yeah, what should I just have gone here then? Yes, okay, because that was my plan if they had come down. Yeah. Okay. So them opening up for the bishop was the best. Me going here was the best move to open up for my bishop. Great. And I should have taken the knight here. I didn't even look at this, to be honest. I was too focused on calculating the pawn situation because this is always the most difficult for me to figure out, like which pawns to move, when to take, when not to take. I felt that I was doing okay with the calculations here, but I didn't see this. I didn't consider this. Why would this have been good for me though? Because they had the exact same thing here, and I was wondering if I care at all. And I was also wondering, should I take with the queen or with the rook? I think I would have taken with the queen, but okay, so if I had done this, wait, do I have to go back? Yeah, they want me to do this here. If I had done this, they should have taken with the queen. I guess the same would have been for me. They would have taken. And should I then have brought this out? No, this would not have been good then. Ah, they wanted me to check. Okay. And then I lose the castling rights. Okay. I guess that makes sense. And then there would have been the possibility of this maybe to annoy them a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to offer an exchange. I actually don't know if this is good in this case. I know it often is in the Caro-Kann, but we weren't playing that. They took back with the queen. They developed, which was the best move. Castling was an okay time. They wanted me to push this. Should I have been worried about this here? Or why did they want me to do this? Okay, but anyways, it wasn't too important. Oh, they wanted me to take with the other pawn. Why is that? Should have been... No, I actually don't know. To maybe open here, right? Because then take here and then move over the... Oops, no. Glad this doesn't happen in the game too much. There, then there, and then do I move over my rook, or what's the idea? Oh, sorry, yeah. I didn't look at the situation. Oh no, they want me to go with the queen. But the rook would also have been... Okay, okay. So that was the main idea, just opening this file. I was debating between the two. I didn't quite see the difference, so I just thought it's further up, feels more active. Let's do that. Yeah, I don't know if I see the difference. Can it go to better places from there? It can still just take here, it cannot go there afterwards. No, I would not have picked this place just because I wouldn't have thought I can find a good space for the night afterwards. Like, what would be the next move? Taking with the pawn was right because I was also debating here. Would it have mattered actually if I had taken with the queen? The pawn was better. I don't know exactly why, but good. Maybe again to open this up. Because there was the opportunity also for the rook here, but I don't know for sure. I didn't quite understand this move. I think it was just for preparing castling maybe. They should have put it here. Yeah, because it was the only other square for the bishop. And I didn't understand why they would put it here because I had my eye on this for quite some time. So there was some opportunity for me to grab this there. Or they would have had to go back and then just lose a tempo basically. They wanted me to push this pawn. I was thinking about this. But yeah, I didn't quite see the follow-up. I still think I like my move here. They should have castled. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do it. Oh yeah, they didn't want to lose their pawn. But castling would have actually been more important. But yeah, I would have done the same thing, I believe. They still wanted me to push this pawn, but I went up with my queen, which was an okay move. This was a mistake for them. You're not able to win a knight by adding pressure to a pinned piece. Yes, this is what I did. I'm very proud of this. This is a great move. Awesome. Yeah, I was very, very happy about this because, yeah, it was adding another attacker to this. It was also protected twice, so there was, yeah, there was just no bad side to this. Very happy I saw this. They castled. And then I took the knight because it was now kind of for free. They went there. I went to a safer square, attacking the queen again. Glad this was also... I wasn't super sure about this one, I guess, but yeah, didn't see a bad thing about it. They should have exchanged queens, even though I have a material advantage. But I guess because I'm so winning, I did not see this, by the way. I felt good, like I wasn't afraid at this stage of the game. So that probably means in some way I knew I was in a winning position, but I wouldn't have been able to say so. But I guess that's why maybe. So apparently my queen was a huge danger at the moment. I should have come here. Okay, maybe with the same goal. But it would have been better, I guess, because here they can take the knight and I'm taking the queen. While here, I'm attacking the rook and they cannot take. So if I had gone here, they were still suggesting to take that pawn, by the way. Interesting, because I know they also did this. Did they not have any other way of... Like, what if they had just protected... That's... Oh, yeah, yeah, cool, because... Oh, yeah, that is actually a little bit nicer. Again, because they cannot take me, it's still a discovered attack, and I'm attacking the rook. So they had to move their queen. And then I could still have taken this. I mean, the result was the same. Let me just... Oh, no. Not that quick. So I did this. No, they couldn't take. They had to. Yeah, so I don't think it makes a huge difference. But I think technically it was maybe a little bit better in the other position. Okay. So they took back... Oh, they should have taken with the bishop. I also didn't see this, but yes, because I think that would have put their bishop into a safer space, because I had my eyes on this again the whole time. Okay, but they didn't. I was afraid. I remember... Did I say during the game I was afraid of starting to blunder here? I didn't know why, but it didn't feel super safe. I don't even know why, because the queen is protecting this, the pawn is protecting this. There's really nothing going on. For some reason, I still didn't feel confident. And I also had this, my eyes on this. So yeah, I guess it was really just winning, but I'm always so insecure just because I've lost so many winning games that I lost trust in myself. They wanted him to attack here, forcing a queen exchange. Again, I don't know why that would be good for them. Maybe really just because my queen is so dangerous that even though I have a material advantage, losing the queen makes it a little bit easier for them to play. I'm not sure. So I finally took the bishop. They brought over their rook. I should have already gone up here. Okay, but again, I wanted to see if we can exchange something. Oh, and I wanted to, I think, make sure they cannot checkmate me in some way. So I thought having my eyes on the square in case they try this exchange here with coming here, take, take. I wanted to make sure that I still have something to protect. They should have taken again, but they didn't want to. And now I went up, which was the best move. And this was a mistake because this was mate in two, because they only, like, I went up, they could only have brought the rook back up, and then I would have taken, and it was checkmate because luckily my queen had the eyes on the only escape square. Nice! This was such a clean game, it feels like. It was also a normal game. And this is what I keep observing. If the opponent plays relatively normal, they just develop and make regular moves, I tend to get the advantage. And if I don't blunder, I might be winning again. Like, I tend to blunder too much. But if I don't blunder, these are the games that I can win normally. But if they do something really, really wild in the opening, I always get confused, get scared, see things that aren't there. But anyways, that's not something we need to worry about today. Today went really, really well. I will take this. This is another confidence boost. So let's see that we can go into the next games with a bit more positive attitude. Thanks a lot for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and see you soon.